Now this is a conundrum.
All this hustle and bustle puts... Say, have you been to Harv? 'Tis a quaint little village down by the sea. Well, if you do visit, you might want to give the old man who lives there a wide berth. I hear he sets out to sea on his boat, day after day, only to be returned to shore by the brine again and again. As if that wasn't queer enough, he's apt to talk your ear off about some world he believes lies beyond the sea. I cannot fathom his obsession. I suppose losing his family must have driven him to madness. This looks as good a place as any.
Mayhap a noble
Lots to
not
do.
much air in the world, just as it should be.
The rules at your head.
Not sure what they expect. I'm no fool, am I? Oh dear. What am I to do?
Welcome.
We have found a material.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
Welcome.
This isn't much to go on. Not sure what brought me out of bed at this hour. I've a nose for rumours of everything.
Welcome.
I'm in fine fettle
Let's
today.
talk with
World's better
first.
What to make of this?
Your Majesty, your timing is impeccable. I just thought to call for you. 'Tis not a matter for prying ears. Pray, let us speak out here.
Welcome.
A precious little time.
The rules at your
I
neck.
find any challenge.
As I informed you when last we spoke, the palace is filled with the Queen Regent's sycophants. Should Disa denounce your Majesty as a false arisen, few would elect to doubt her. Yet if we are to prove your identity, I believe there is no occasion more suitable than the coronation. It was delayed so that the sovereign, that is, the false arisen, could convalesce in the palace, but the date has now been set. The central players in the court ought all be in attendance. 'Twould be a fine opportunity to display your Majesty's power. None would be able to deny that you are the true arisen then. There is a problem, however. Entry to such an event is limited to the chosen few. Only select members of the nobility and citizens who have contributed greatly to Vermont's continued prosperity will be granted entry. If your Majesty is to be counted among them, you will need to attend to a number of tasks. Pray, allow me to summarize them for you. You will need to infiltrate the palace to gather evidence of Disa's misdeeds. I hesitate to ask something so dangerous of you, yet I fear we have few other options. I have attempted to do the same through my own channels afore now, though I have yet to uncover so much as a whisper of her plots. Would that I could undertake the task myself, but my station prohibits me from reckless action. What say you, Your Majesty? Might I ask this task of you? I shall ensure that the door to the Queen Regent's office is open between midnight and dawn. Pray use that time to conduct your investigation.
Who was that young man, I wonder? He did not seem a criminal. I cannot imagine why that guard was chasing him.
There is much we ought to tend to if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true arisen. The citizenry have called upon my soldiers to cull monsters that plague the land. I dare say, 'twould be a fine contribution were you to accomplish these tasks unaided. What say you? Might I ask for your cooperation in this matter? I thank you, Your Majesty. There are 3 locales that have seen significant trouble of late. The first is Trevo Mine, to the northwest. We've had reports of goblins swarming in great numbers. Next is Half Village, west of Vernworth. I believe soldiers have already been dispatched to cull an infestation of saurians there. Finally, there is a call for someone to locate a group of soldiers tasked with delivering freight. They were last seen crossing the second bridge on the eastern edge of Vermont.
There is no shortage of beasts that need culling in this world.
There is much we ought to tend to. If we are to... Of all those who serve the Queen Regent, there is but one who I have no doubt will lend his support to your Majesty's cause. I refer to Waldar, a magistrate. Many a time has Disa demanded Waldar amend the code of Vermont to her own benefit. And many a time has the magistrate refused her, for he is loyal to none but the spirit of the law. As a result, he now sits in a cell beneath the palace. Our laws dictate that your Majesty is our rightful ruler. Thus, as the staunchest supporter of the law known to the palace, I'm quite confident that Waldor will be willing to vouch for your Majesty. What say you? Might you be willing to aid me in arranging the magistrate's release? I've prepared a means for you to enter the palace dungeons. Pray, take this. This mission demands the utmost secrecy. Prithee be cautious, your Majesty. Should you be discovered, I will be unable to lend aught in the way of aid.
Not sure what they expect. I'm no good. Who to talk with first? Oh dear. What am I to do?
Very well. I shall return. You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master. Knowing when to use curatives is my specialty.
Hail, friend. Have you a spare moment? I've an eye for people, and my instincts tell me you're of trustworthy ilk. I'm in a bit of a quandary, you see. I'm to be gone for a week, with no one slated to mind the house in my stead. Fear not, I only ask your name to list as a tenant. You needn't bother yourself with the cleaning, and I don't expect you to stay cooped up in there neither. I'd be much obliged if you'd simply consider my home a waypoint on your travels. Sound appealing? Then come on by and have a look-see. I've taken the liberty of marking the location on your map.
I'll carefully conserve my strength and endeavor to survive every battle by way of...
you've come. Glad to see you, friend. So, what say you? Would you care to live here in my absence? As I've said, you needn't worry about tending to the place. Many thanks, friend. I knew I could count on you. I'll stop by again in a week's time, but till then, farewell.
We will find much better rest in an abode than out in the elements, methinks. Let us make good use of it while we can.
Indeed, you are correct.
So tired. I'd kip just about anywhere.
Living's hard.
That looks promising. Any ideas as to how we might reach it?
Welcome and well met. Don't think I've forgotten your discount.
'Tis good to be busy. Work begets opportunity. Always a pleasure.
This really is fine craftsmanship. This part's a little different as well.
Have you need of me?
Well met, son. How might I be of service?
Naught I can do but wait for death to claim me.
Let's see. Where to next? Won't attend a stale performance.
I'll need to replenish my stock before
It's
long.
nodded off for a moment there.
Perhaps on the morrow. Where are you
Could
going?
use a bit of peace and quiet.
I think I've earned a rest.
I've heard there's a means to tell if someone who claims to be arisen is in fact the real thing. See, there's an oracle up in the palace, whose powers allow her to divine whether the arisen yet lives. There's only one arisen in the world, so no matter how many pretenders come forth, the oracle can see through their lies. Although, come to think of it, is that really proof? Does the oracle know who the arisen is, or only that they exist?
It is quiet as a milk. Ox carts don't travel at night anymore. Didn't you know that? Monsters are apt to grow bold with the sun setting, you see. 'Twould be the height of madness to take one's cart out after dark, particularly when 'tis loaded up with goods. Should you require a cart services, you'd best wait for the morn, methinks.
Off to market I go.
I wonder what's going on in town. Might go and see.
This really is fine craftsmanship. This part's a little different as well.
I'm in no hurry
Well met, son. How might I be of service?
At least here I can let down my hair.
All this worrying gives me an achy back.
Each day's the same as the one before it, I tell you.
Ought to set my nose to the ground.
Where are you going?
See you again.
Bladed amateurs.
You're always such fun to talk to. Dead on my feet. If it were up to me, I'd never leave.
That all my days were so tranquil.
Always. A good sleep will ensure we are prepared for the morrow.
Good morrow, everyone.
Come, we've much to be getting on with.
Feeling rested, I trust?
Can't help but talk in a whisper when I'm here.
Fly when I'm here.
Time to be heading home. Here's a welcome sight.
Ox carts make for relatively safer travel.
In every age, when the Arisen fells the dragon and saves the land, they ascend to the throne as sovereign.
Hence, pawns are treated with respect, as a matter of course here in Vermont, for their peerless loyalty to the Arisen. Not to mention, they are skilled combatants, willing to brave any foe or peril upon command. 'Tis clear their concept of life and death differs crucially from our own. No morsel can match their dedication.
I'll hold on to this. After all...
Oi there, friend! Care to help a fellow out? All I ask is that you hear my request. What have you got to lose? My thanks, sir. As to the matter at hand, it concerns my ox cart business. I've been holding off service on account of all the monsters on the road, but now I feel prepared to start making trips to Melv again. Only trouble is, there are still monsters about, and I can't help but worry for the safety of the carts. That's where you come in. See, I've got a letter here from Lady Margit, the Watchhead's wife, to be delivered to one Sir Leonard in Melv. I'd like you to accompany the cart in my stead and see to it that the letter reaches its recipient. What say you, friend? Splendid! I knew I was right to put my faith in you. Now, the carts only depart at certain hours of the day, but I find that time flies when I take a seat at the station to wait. And mind you don't forget to pay your way before you board. That's standard practice, and I would advise against trying any funny business. Each cart travels with an escort of trained soldiers, see, in case it encounters any monsters out on the road. So anyone thinking of riding for free will have to take the issue up with them. But enough of my lecturing. Just make sure that letter gets to Sir Leonard, then come find me when the job's done. Oh, and I'll pay your fare this time, seeing as you're doing me a favour and all. Come find me when you've delivered that letter. I'll be waiting to hear from you.
We ought not to keep the recipient waiting.
It falls on me to resolve this.
We're to see this letter to Sir Leonard and Melv. Shall we board the ox cart as directed, Master? Methinks I know where to find the person you're looking for.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
This ox cart's bound for Melv. I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
Let's take it easy today. My knees are acting up.
Now here's a welcome sight.
Living's hard, but dreams are free, I say.
A precious little time.
How are we to find
Off we
such
trot.
worn-out gear?
Something good will come of today. I just know
Our
it.
soldiers need better training.
The hours seem
Time
to
to be
fly
heading
when I'm
home.
here.
Perhaps a stroll through town. See what I can find.
Ought to take a moment to replenish. As soon as my shift's done,
I'm about
off
ready to
the
fall
tavern.
asleep on my feet. Are monsters really scary?
See myself.
Wish the roads were
Living's
safe.
hard, but dreams are free, I say.
My body's not forgiving me for last night's scuffle.
A fine place to harvest some ingredients.
No harm in picking a few.
I'll sleep like a log tonight.
I'd fight better if I had an L to keep me warm.
I've been on my feet all day. My legs are dead.
got to focus. My shift's only just begun.
No hurry to leave.
Still too early to set out.
A common reward. Frustratingly so.
We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner.
What am I to do? Idleness is a luxury I can rarely afford.
I must earn.
Methinks I've earned a rest.
I think I've
My
earned a
back's
rest.
so stiff after a day's patrol.
Everyone's as tired as I am. Seems like. Been a hard day.
Couldn't hurt to put my feet up a moment.
Always another. Polishing my armor.
No trouble, Jenny.
Oh, it's the shoulders on my shoulders.
Methinks this can only be destroyed from the other side.
Nothing else for it, I suppose.
I'm about ready to fall asleep on my feet.
Back to it, I suppose.
I'll sleep like a log tonight.
I'll take the night watch over desk work any day.
Time to be heading home.
I've got to focus. My shift's only just. Well, this is no good. Can't let myself get distracted.
Suppose I best earn my keep.
I could see myself being a kid.
Wish the roads were safer.
My knees have been acting up of late.
if I've ever seen them.
It has a resistance to ice.
I did my best to match your skill.
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
Walking everywhere is certainly tiring.
I'm about ready to fall asleep on my feet.
It's been a hard day.
We'll pull through yet.
Right. Let my magics grant you an elemental food.
The Arisen has been drenched.
Not bad.
I'm nearly
Splendid.
I've got to focus. Shift's only just begun.
Suppose I better give the ox some feed.
Rest oil my equipment. Follow the chaps.
What to make of this?
I'm surrounded by whingers on all sides.
Not good will come of this.
I'll take the night
Should I
watch
get
and
up
the
with
desperate
you
will
today?
get it. Rest oil my equipment.
Wonder if it's too early for dinner.
Living's hard, but dreams are free, I say.
Here's hoping there'll be no trouble today. When does my watch end? I've clean forgotten. Where's
I'm in fine fettle today.
Wonder if anyone will notice if I stay here a bit.
Is it bit early for a rest?
My knees have been acting up of late.
Lots to do, and precious little time.
I'll gather this. It might be of use.
This is no good. Can't let myself get distracted.
Our soldiers need better.
You scared? You should be.
We're the fighter. Their ilk are deadly at close range. We must remain vigilant.
No one can defend themselves when grappled like this. Genius. My own master must hear of this tactic.
Now that is a surprise.
Justice shall guide them.
Foremost priority is the doubtful slaves.
What's this all about? Ha! Couldn't have done that myself.
This journey will be a long one. What say we employ an ox cart and save our feet the blisters?
A most agreeable suggestion. Of course, the Arisen shall have the final say in the matter.
I shall finish this! For the Arisen!
Bear in mind that the group will seek out women with unwavering persistence.
Such single-mindedness makes our enemy predictable, but not necessarily easier to counter.
Alter not. Now we can take it.
This battle is happening!
Our foe has been thrown off balance.
There is no better time to strike.
Strike fast! And our quarry shall fall.
I'll take it! Unless I'm mistaken, what we require is already in our possession.
A long road lies ahead. 'Twould behoove us to employ an ox cart, if you'll pardon the expression.
Right you are.
My back's so stiff after a day.
I'd wager there's aught to be found here.
We ought to take a closer look.
Lots to do, and precious little time.
We've got goblins!
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
That was well fought. There's no one standing who might say otherwise.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle.
What ought I to do?
What should I get up to today?
It falls on me to resolve this. Surely I'm overdue a day off.
What should I get up to today?
Sunset draws near.
We shall have to be all the more vigilant.
Ah, I'll take that. We might find a use for it.
We'll pull through yet!
Dare!
All is lost!
We're still in the fight!
Well fought, Arisen. We ill afford to grow overcome. Our foe is not yet done.
Outstanding!
I'll not stand for this! Mayhap I'll buy myself a new sword next time.
What to make of this?
What?
What to do?
this waiting around puts me to sleep.
This is not my intent.
I'm about ready to
My word! I could see myself.
I'm in fine vet today.
What is the meaning of this?
Rest all my equipment. All of the chance.
Wishing my armor can wait till the morning.
Harpies, Master!
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness. Let my magics grant you an elemental boon.
Witness my eye.
That's it.
Well done, Master.
Scratch on my arms and
Wearing armor all day feels like
oh, goodness me.
Suppose I better give the ox some feed.
This is not my intent.
I must earn.
Our soldiers need better training.
If our destination is a distant one, travel by ox cart might be worth considering.
'Twould allow us to save our strength. Assuming we're not attacked, that is.
Patience will be.
Nicely done. I will protect you. I'll hold the enemy at bay. Splendid.
It shall be done. I am here to aid you.
What is the meaning of this?
Rest all my equipment. All of the chance.
I'll gather this. It might be of use. I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, I shall follow your lead and prioritize support.
Surely I'm overdue a day off.
This will not go unpunished.
Stand strong! One of us has been doused in slime.
That's enough.
Paths to victory are myriad indeed. That strategy never would have occurred to me.
Now that is a surprise.
These beasts won't be truly defeated when their skulls are smashed beyond repair.
What's more, ought we not add an archer to our ranks?
There's no better ally for felling flying beasts. Tis a hobgoblin.
Fire's fury shan't be of aid against this foe.
I'm about ready to fall asleep.
What?
Suppose I better give the ox some feed.
Polishing my armor can wait till the morning.
My word!
Wearing armor all day.
Nothing stales, man.
Back to it. Suppose.
Morale shall suffer for the loss of our companion.
I feel uneasy about continuing our journey, with our numbers so depleted.
What's this all about? Nary a dental scratch on my arms and armor.
Just yonder. Looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
What's this all about?
We're still in the fight!
I grant your weapon a magical boon.
This will not go unpunished!
Battles atop bridges are best avoided.
Who can say what awaits us on the other side?
We're still in the fight!
This is not my intent.
What is the meaning of this? I'm about ready to fall asleep.
Rest.
I'm in fine vet today.
What?
Got to
Time to be heading home.
I'm about ready to fall asleep. What is the meaning of this?
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself.
What? Mayhap I'll buy myself a new sword next pay.
nary a dental scratch on my arms and armor.
Wearing armor all day feels like a punishment.
Here's hoping there'll be no trouble today.
Ah! Wearing armor all day feels like a punishment. I'm about ready to fall asleep.
the meaning of this?
Lots to do. Precious little time. I'm in fine fettle today. Red calls and I shan't resist. Gladly stay a while.
What is the meaning of this?
I'm dead on my feet after today. Let's try again.
Best oil my equipment while I've the chance.
I'm in fine fettle today.
Best oil my equipment while I've the chance.
What should I get up to today?
I must earn.
Dent will scratch on my arms and armor.
It's been a hard day.
What?
Our soldiers need better training.
Lost track of time. This place is too comfortable.
Oh, got to keep moving.
Time to be heading home.
Mayhap I'll buy myself a new sword next pay.
What's this all about?
I'm in fine fettle today.
Polishing my armor can wait till the morn. I espy a hobgoblin!
We ought to employ lightning against this foe.
The Arisen has been torched. Quick, douse the flames! Let my magic grant you an elemental beam. I should be glad to assist you, Arisen.
One might confidently call that a resounding victory.
It's this way.
An ox cart ought to make our...
I see a ladder yonder, but we can't reach it from here. We'll have to get up there and drop it down.
Lots to do. Precious little time.
We'll pull through yet.
Continue our onslaught, and the behemoth will soon topple.
Strike fast, and our glory shall fall.
My own master.
Not what I expected.
I see a ladder yonder, but we can't reach it from here. We'll have to get up there and drop it down.
Where are you going?
If our destination is a distant one, travel by ox cart might be worth considering.
Walking everywhere is certainly tiring.
We're still in a fight!
Beware! A Minotaur is come.
Ice attacks work wonders against their ilk.
I grant your weapon a magical
Well done.
Our foe has been knocked off balance. That horse is dragging the ground.
Strike fast, and our quarry shall fall. The foe worthy of caution. Not save our best will do.
By your leave.
Quickly, Arisen. You must regain your footing.
Stuck to the messenger.
If our destination is a distant one, travel by ox cart might be worth considering.
It would allow us to save our strength, assuming we are not attacked, that is.
We're still in a fight!
There, Master! A Minotaur!
Ice attacks work wonders against their ilk. Let my magic grant you an elemental boost.
Quickly, Arisen.
I see a ladder yonder, but we can't reach it from here. We'll have to get up there and drop it down.
should I get up to today?
There, Master! Minotaur!
I am saved. Thank you, Arisen. Let my magics grant you an elemental boon. My curative magics are at your disposal. Hold it, please.
I've managed to grab hold! Continue our onslaught and the behemoth will soon topple.
Strike fast and true, and that forest shall fall. If we're to have any hope of victory, we must employ every tool and tactic at our disposal.
Understood.
Well done. First and foremost, we'll not lock our balance. We've a much easier target when lying prone.
And all our strength. We must stand together if we are to seize victory. If we are to best this behemoth, we must do whatever we can to knock it off balance. It's certainly worth a try.
Are the rest of you faring all right?
meant to attack it without angering it.
To consider this a lesson. down their guard.
Where are you going?
We're stuck. Harpies, master! 'Tis weak to fire.
We'll pull through yet.
Battle is best avoided.
We have found a material.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it.
I shall remain by your side.
I grant your weapon a magical boon.
I'll carefully conserve my strength and endeavor to survive every battle by way of sound strategy and defensive tactics.
Pushing on without rest isn't ideal. I'm dead on my feet.
I only hope we don't encounter any foes.
to the Arisen. How might I be of aid? No one can defend themselves when grappled like this.
Yes to this farce.
Anyone gives me trouble, they'll taste steel.
Can't wait for the new equipment to come in.
Captain will have my head if I skip another patrol.
"'Tis a pleasure to meet you."
We've got goblins!
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
I'm gonna enjoy
Got?
Arisen, are you all right? I should be glad to assist you, Arisen. Mayhap you will think this a trifle, but ought we not add an archer to our ranks?
There's no better ally for felling flying beasts.
This one takes long. Needs reinforcing.
seem well.
What am I to do? He really ought to have returned by now. Mayhap 'tis time. Is that you, Norbert? Oh, fie. I got my hopes up for naught. Wait, listen. Would you be willing to search for my brother? The brave fool said he was going to look for herbs and went off into the forest. I've seen no sign of him since. I'd go and search for him myself, only... It is a dangerous place. I'm not afraid of monsters, but 'twould hardly help anything if I were to run in there unprepared and get myself hurt now, would it? So I thought, mayhap you go in my place. You look like you could manage those woods better than I. Please, sir, I worry for my brother. Many thanks. Right. As for where I think he's gone, go into the forest and turn when you reach the tree with the bird's nest, keeping the cliff to your right. Ah, this won't work, will it? I can see the route in my mind's eye, but my feet know it better than I do. I don't think I could plot it on a map, and 'tis hard to describe. But my brother and I are the only ones who use that path, to my knowledge. I suppose there's only one thing for it. I'll have to show you the way. Just be alert. The monsters of the forest have changed since the dragon's attack. I'll need you to watch over me, keep me safe. You will, won't you? Right. In we go, then.
We must fly to the aid of those in need.
Can't say I've any tidings to share.
Oh, what does this say?
Shall we take a closer look?
Should I trace life to its source, what
Living
might I
hard,
find?
but dreams are free, I
Townspeople
say.
depend on me.
How glad I am to see you. What brings you here, my friend?
I would fain aid you if you are...
Lots to do, and precious little time.
Suppose I ought to earn my almost wish.
Shake things up a bit.
Dreams are free, I say.
Wouldn't say no to a bit of excitement.
Good. All seems well.
I'm nodding off where I stand.
Lots to do, and precious little time.
He is hoping for a decent place. Cast off stresses are ready.
What I can do for you?
Well met, sir.
Aye. Is there aught you...
I've a knack for gathering items, and am ever on the hunt for...
Let us work together to...
There is a rumor whispered among pawns that I've oft pondered. The gist of it is, when pawns travel beyond the rift, we can contract a peculiar illness that imperils...
Pray, do not impede me.
Here at the inn, we also offer check. I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both roles myself. But enough about me. Did you need something?
We must rest, though the sun is still up.
A good sleep does wonders. Come, we've much to be getting on with.
A new day, a new perspective.
Really now? If I could, I'd never leave. Oh, I can't complain. What am I to do?
Naught ever goes right.
Surely. Is there aught I can do for you? I would gladly offer you any aid I can.
I've a selection of wares that's sure to please. Pleasure doing business with you.
'Tis most exhilarating to hand over such a sum. An investment made for safer travels can hardly be called extravagant.
What's your problem?
You don't look like much.
This ox cart's bound. I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
Good day to you.
What do ye want?
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, Al. The creature's corpse will serve us well. I look forward to seeing your marksmanship.
Seems naught ever go...
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself. I can't...
This is a good spot. Let's stop here a moment. I've camped here with my brother many a time. No doubt he caught his breath here before moving on, same as us.
Goblins, Master!
We have no means of exploiting the enemy's weakness.
Let my magic strike you in elemental doom!
Well done, Master.
Seems naught ever goes right.
This is most convenient. Another destination we were bound for is not far from here.
Efficiency is not the only factor worthy of consideration.
Over so soon? Why, we seem to have come through unscathed.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle.
Can anyone hear me? Please! I need help!
It shall be done. I am here to aid you in this end. Thank you, Master. I only hope I did not disappoint you.
That's it! I'd thought I was done for.
Ah, it was a near thing. How are you feeling?
I think I'll be all right. But if you hadn't come for me, Thanks, Ian.
Save your thanks, Norbert. I'm your brother. and I ought to have come sooner.
From where I'm standing, all that matters is that you made it in time. Anyway, I'm eager to be rid of this place. Let's return to the village, shall we? The sooner the better. I've got to deliver these medicinal herbs to the people who need them.
Aye, you'll hear no complaints from me. Let's be off then.
Let us proceed with caution, keeping an eye on our charge at all times. 'Twas a glad thing to find Sir Norbert in good health. Shall we get him back to Melve? I can guide you there if you wish.
You have our gratitude. Lead the way.
That looks promising. Any ideas as to how we might reach it? Common reward, frustratingly so.
We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner.
That's quite the drop.
Take care not to fall.
Careful now.
Back at last. That was an ordeal.
Aye, I'm exhausted, but I can rest after I've delivered these herbs. I'll be back soon.
Good on you. Just take care, all right? You wonder why I don't follow him? So long as he stays away from that forest, he'll be fine on his own. When my brother told me he was going to fetch those herbs, I refused to join him. Said it was too dangerous. What with the monsters acting strangely of late. And I was right. Mayhap none of this would have happened had I only gone with him. My brother is always the one taking the initiative, while I stand around with my hands in my pockets. But today's misadventure showed me that the path forward is the one with fewer regrets. Even when you can't be sure where it leads. We managed to save Norbert, and perhaps that's all that matters. Still, I can't help but wonder if I couldn't have spared him some of the pain and fear he suffered. If I'd only steeled myself sooner. So from now on, I'm going to trust in my own instincts. Ne'er again will I let fear stop me from doing what I know to be right.
Sir Ian was rather hard on himself, methinks. He saved his brother just as much as we did.
What am I supposed to do?
Yes? Is...
Mind?
I have things to...
All my peers seem so much...
Where will the wind blow me today?
You wish me to return? At once, Master.
I'm in your debt, sir. You helped me learn a valuable lesson today.
Thanks, friend.
I've got to focus. My shift's only just begun.
Well met, sir. How might I be of service?
Easy thing. Making a living.
To market I go.
Fancy a look at my wares? Always a pleasure.
There are few things as exciting as receiving new equipment. disappointment.
By what margin will it improve our performance in battle, I wonder?
An impressive view. We can infer much of the lay of the land from here.
We are alone here, methinks. Perhaps we might stop a moment and find our bearings.
True enough.
Now here's a surprise.
Our collection grows. Interesting. I shall have to inform my own master of this.
What could yon chest be hiding? I must know.
Let us hope your curiosity will be rewarded.
Feels eerie, we know about.
Oh, would that I could spend all day here.
Would that I could spend all day living.
My only object is to...
Twill take a better mind than mine to solve this.
I am well enough, thank you.
Perhaps I ought to learn a new skill.
One never can have too many of these.
Let us take care when and how we put them to use.
'Tis my duty to hear the people's concerns.
I swear I've not blinked once.
The other day, they ill favor living alongside. I understand their reluctance. Not to mention their tongue is a mystery to us. If you can't share a jest, sharing a village is out of the question, eh?
If you see aught untoward,
I swear I've not blinked once in the last hour.
What is it you wish to discuss?
He is hoping for a decent haul.
Mayhap 'tis time I laid down my tools. I trust you're bothering me for a...
Hale, if you've a moment to spare, I'd like a word. As you can see, we're rebuilding, a task that can always benefit from another pair of hands. What say you? Would you be willing to help? Excellent. You're a good sort. I'll not soon forget this. Here's what I need from you. A basque of saurians has made their nest outside the village. Though they're yet to cause any harm, their proximity makes the villagers uneasy. I'd like to enlist your aid in driving them away. I've prepared some explosive casks and left them by the village entrance. Use them to send the saurians scattering.
Saurians are monsters of...
Aye, what can I do for you? Ah, a letter from Lady Margaret, you say? 'Tis a fair way you've come, then. My thanks. She's a kindly sort, I must say. We met when I worked with her husband, Sir Gregor, on one occasion. Now she's taken to inquiring after my health at the turn of every season.
Shall we be off? We've a report to make.
I should be glad to assist you, Arisen.
Best tend to business ere my back starts acting up.
It's been a hard day.
Tis good you lessen the load you carry. A lighter step can make all the difference in battle.
Oh, at least dreams.
My bed needs. I shan't resist.
That Lady Margaret.
Time to get back to work.
Tis rather peaceful here, isn't it?
I'll take the peace and quiet over a horde of enemies any day.
Saurians, Master!
Fire's fury shan't be of aid against this foe.
I hope you weren't.
Let our foes cower before lightning's crackle.
Quickly, Arisen! You must regain your footing.
I've an inkling this place will yield a rarity or two.
Well spotted. Shall we see what we can find?
Would you come over here?
This is just what I knew. It's been a hard day.
Well, that appears to have sent some of the beasts reeling, at least. To finish the job, I'd have you drop a jar of poison into their nest. With any luck, the Saurians will realize that they chose a perilous spot and steer clear of the village boundary in future. But pray, take care not to drop it in the river. Villagers use that water on a daily basis. You must make sure your aim is true. Are we clear? Good. You'll find the jars of poison just outside the village. Toss one into the Saurian's nest, and your task is done.
A single jar of poison ought to send those Saurians packing. Only, do be mindful not to spill any on yourself, Master. Expertly thrown, Master. I'd wager those Saurians will think twice about nesting here again.
One could not have hoped for a gladder outcome.
You've done as I asked, I see. Many thanks for your efforts. And I must say, you've a fine arm. I couldn't have done better myself. Watching you got me thinking. Mayhap you've the sense to inherit the skills I possess. Or perhaps 'tis a little early for such talk. In any event, thanks to the work you've done for us today, the rebuilding efforts ought to proceed apace. And for that, I'm grateful.
All done then? A resounding success!
You've my gratitude.
Going on.
I'd wager our merry band can handle whatever comes.
We ought to have no trouble on the journey ahead.
True enough.
I'll not take that from you.
Stomach's complaining. I'll have an early supper.
Bloody early.
This ox cart's bound for Vernworth. I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
Let's be ready to give the signal.
All this worrying's
Glad
giving
we
me
stay a
achy
while.
back.
Ah, here we are. The ox cart made it without too much trouble.
Mayhap we can employ...
Ah, you've returned. How did you fare on the journey to Melv? Splendid! You've been an immense help, I must say. The cart reached its destination safe and sound, and from the tell of it, you even rid the road of a few monsters. You've certainly earned a reward, my friend. Here you are.
Ox carts seem a convenient choice for longer journeys. I see no harm in making use of them as needed, Master.
True enough.
Stiff as
How might
boards
I
after training.
liven up our time-worn routine?
Only care I have
Where
is
are you
how
off to?
spend the day.
I hope the weather holds.
Fancy a look at my wares?
A treasure chest. Shall we see if we can't make our way over to...
The Goblin's lair? I hope you can reclaim aught from the fiends. 'Twould bring me... Peace of mind to know someone taught them a... lesson, at least.
Well met, son. How might I be of service?
So
I'll be
dull
there.
when there's
If I hang
nothing
about,
doing.
someone will buy it.
Now here's a welcome sight.
been here so long, I almost forgot why
All
I
this
came.
worrying's giving me an icky back.
Where are you going? Be ready to give the signal.
One must take equipment in their charge.
So far up my...
Lots to do, and precious little time.
Come to think of it, the private quarters of one Arisen I served had many a visitor, and rarely the same one.
Each to their own. I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, wolves, if I've ever seen them.
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
I've never heard such nonsense. I grant your weapon and magical doom.
Where was I found again?
Don't think I'll stand. I will be your shield.
We've earned ourselves a pat on the back.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle.
Was most effective. Must you run so fast? I can hardly keep you in my sights, Arisen.
Let us in. I see you've been drenched. Dry off as soon as you can.
I'll turn you into a pincushion. I'll gather these now. 'Twould be a shame to forget their location when we need them most.
and truly defeated when their skulls are smashed beyond repair.
I shan't let them harm me.
You'll not live to regret this.
Got?
Go on, run. I enjoy the chase.
Good work!
I'm merely...
Splendid. I believe yon foe is drawn to light. We ought to extinguish our lanterns, lest we summon it unwittingly.
Ooh, I can't wait to find out what's inside.
You scared? You
Be ready. Our foes are armed. We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
Behold, how the stars shine, Master.
True enough.
I'll carefully conserve my strength and endeavor to survive every battle by way of sound strategy and defensive tactics. There is no shortage of beasts that need culling in this world.
How might I serve you, Arisen? We have been charged with the felling of monsters.
Good morrow, everyone.
Off we go then.
A new day, a new perspective.
Turn out your...
Come on! Don't drag me!
Let my magic grant you an elemental boon.
This looks as if 'twould fetch a hefty sum.
Whether or not we make the sale is for the Arisen to decide.
We've little need for a campsite at present.
We shall be ill-prepared for battle if we rest overmuch.
One can never have too many materials. I'll harvest some now.
Yon statue makes for a fine landmark.
Shall we search for a path to lead us to it?
Protect the shipment! Steal your help! Cut the thieves down! Don't let them touch the shipment!
How did this happen? We must defend the cargo!
And what luck! Nary a scratch on the wares to show for it.
You'll like to grow overburdened if you keep picking up every little trinket you find.
While traveling beyond the rift, I uncovered a treasure chest hidden in this very locale. Shall we seek it out? Fortunately for you, I've a mind for maps. I can guide you there if you wish.
I say we set out at once. The sooner we arrive, the sooner we find out what we're dealing with.
Now there's a worthy prize. If only it weren't so far away. I hope I weren't expecting that. I'll put an end to this master.
Together now! We attack the wall!
Like what? And that warrior fell fall.
It is easily done.
Arisen, are you all right?
nice one, I think. We're powering our boat.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
Shall we say there's ought to be found? While freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be in our favour.
We must not let down our guard.
At last! The moment I've been waiting for. Allow me to gather these up. Decisions.
Let us examine each part carefully before we decide.
I'm in awe of your powers of detection. I'm sure my master would be astonished to learn this here.
I shall be your shadow.
Lucky us. That's worth taking. Haven't explored yet. I found out about it in another world. Shall I show it to you?
Did my best to match your skills, Master.
Why, we seem to have come through one gate.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let's instead strive to better ourselves with everyone.
A chest. What harm could there be in having a peek?
Fire is not just weakness, but its strength.
that a statue I spy over yonder?
We ought to take a closer look.
I thought you might like this, so I picked it up. Here you go.
Do watch where you're going. You'll hurt yourself one of these days.
Oh, don't mind me. These things happen. A forgotten rift stone we've not discovered lies nearby. 'Tis this way, as I recall, from my last sojourn beyond the rift. Good thing I'm here, really. I know just where to go. Over here! Good. We're here.
Harpies! Be on your guard!
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
One of our number is unconscious. I'll turn you into a pinprick.
happen to understand Elvish, Master. I expect you'll find my talents useful should we encounter another speaker.
I'm going to enjoy this.
I should be glad to assist you, Arisen.
"'Tis about time we pressed on, wouldn't you say, Master?"
Now, what might that be?
We ought to take a closer look.
Come on then. One arrow is all I need.
This heavy pack is slowing me down somewhat, but methinks I can manage for the time being.
While in another world, I happened upon a treasure chest rather close by here. Perhaps I could show you the way?
We have no need of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
Arisen, are you all right?
I grant your weapon a magical boon.
Not to look forward to, but a long day of work.
The day grows darker with our every step.
We shall have to be all the more vigilant. We cannot break it from this side.
Really? Now?
It shall be done. I am here to aid you, Arisen.
Got more soil than even an unwashed... I'm nodding off where I stand.
Not a care in the world, just as it should be.
This looks